And hello, how are we this Friday Eve, aka Thursday night? We're on day 440 of the CCA journey here at the Land Stream. Hey, yes. And look at that, we start off with a big thank you to TCP Dumping. Thank you so much for that Twitch Prime sub. 2 months Twitch Prime sub, so appreciate that very much. I appreciate the support here on the stream. Enjoy your good bits, emote, and of course, thank you very much for supporting this stream. Hope you're doing well tonight. I'm doing well. I'm gonna be honest. I'm tired. I'll explain why in a minute, but that's why today is going to be, well, a couple reasons why today is going to be flashcard catch-up day. So what's going to happen is I need to do some labs, security labs. I'm going to save a lot of those for this weekend. And I've been working on catching up. So I'm down to like 60, I think. I've worked on so this morning, generally in the mornings after the gym, I will work on labs, the workbook. This morning I worked on getting caught up, which it seems to be continually doing. But I also added some cards. So the last couple days I've been studying traceroute, iOS traceroute, Windows traceroute, and how that factors into IP extended access list. What really helped, I actually realized doing that last lab, the anki workbook lab, that I'm lacking some knowledge on some of the particulars of traceroute and FTP active versus passive, and control port versus data port, etc. So I went back and I studied the anki workbook, the lab that we did. I was unable to stream last night. I had to work late. That's another reason I'm tired. So Tuesday night, though, we did the IP extended access list lab. And I went back and reviewed the notes on that, studied it. And networklessons.com has a good lesson on TCP. I'm sorry, not TCP. Well, TCP as relates to established connections and then and access lists, as well as traceroute on an iOS router versus like a Windows client. So I made some flashcards out of that. I probably made about between 5 and 10 flashcards on access lists. And this command, now I posted this on Instagram. But first I'll get to the network lessons thing I mentioned. So if you just, the cool thing, networklessons.com, you can just search for any term. And the results show like the lessons that are related to that search term or command and a brief summary. And there's an entire lesson just on traceroute. Now this is like CCNA, right? But it does go in depth. It has some Wireshark captures, which are helpful in terms of what we saw in that CCIE lab. It's extensive. This thing has like this lesson here. And I know you can always go to the page and see like part of it before you have to log in. So I'm okay to show like this much. And I'll post it. But there's a ton of packet captures in there. So it was good to review that and create flashcards off of that. I'm much better prepared now on ACLs. You might see a couple of these tonight. I plan on going over a couple of these tonight on stream. But yeah, I'm going to do a catch up on that. Also, there's been discussion in the Discord about Cisco Live planning. We have a channel now in Discord. It's CLS 2019 private. So if you are going to Cisco Live and you're a member, you're joined up on the Discord server, which it's free. Anybody can join, really, as long as we have a few rules about no, NDA and no posting cheap links and things like that. Other than that, we get people joined just about every day. And we have a private channel for anybody going to Cisco Live this year in in San Diego. And we're working on a meetup. So if you're going and you have not yet signed up on Discord, definitely check it out. And let me know that you're going to Cisco Live next month. Actually, we're down to weeks, aren't we? What is the date? Man, I need to get some of this in order here. I've not signed up yet for my exam, my free exam. And the reason I haven't done that is because I want to take the written again, but I don't know that if I fail it, it'll count against me. You know what I mean? So yeah, Cisco Live, San Diego 2019, June 9th. So will Google tell you like May 16th to June 9th days? Oh, May 16th, 2019. It's amazing stuff you just type into Google now. Days between dates. Oh, they have a site for that. Anyway, it's about 3 weeks. So it's coming up. Let us know in Discord and, you know, let's meet up. It was great. Last year, we had, was it 7 or 8 people? We all met for dinner one night. I think it was a Tuesday night. And it was a great time. And plus, in the app, it's really cool. The Cisco Live app last year, they had a way where you could, like, I guess you could friend people in the app. And while you were there, you could choose to share your location with them. So you could know where someone was if you want to meet up, like for lunch or breakfast. And it was cool. We were using that app and we were using Discord, of course, to like text each other the whole time. And it was a great experience. So I'm looking forward to that. I really am. So I need to sort out some of those things this weekend. And then again, the plans this weekend are to jam on Security Labs. We're about halfway through May. My plan is to get through the majority of the Security Labs by the end of this month. So that's what we're going to be doing. But yeah, let's hit a few flashcards while we're on stream. My deck right now is 24 cards so far today. It says 10 minutes. It was longer than that. Oh, cool. The number of reviews due in the future. This is interesting. So it looks like they categorize them mature, young, and cumulative. This is cool. So tomorrow they will add 9 cards. And right now this is my trend. Yeah, I have a total of 487 reviews. This many to learn. Yeah, I had it rough. Last week was rough. Relearn. That's cool. I didn't know they actually categorized that. This is just for 1 month in this deck. There are a lot of statistics in here, man. This is... How many times I hit the answer button? Card types. Okay, total cards 406. 316 are marked mature, 9 unseen. So those are probably ones created today. 9. Young and learning 81. Okay, that's pretty cool. Save as PDF. Man, constantly learning about new features. Okay, this is a new card. I guess it's asking it to me again. I already did this once today. What are some of the filtering options for IP extended access lists? So we know we can do protocols, addresses, ports, source and destination, DSCP values, TCP flags. We can also do ICMP types and codes and types. I think that's it. Let's see. Port ranges. Yeah, I'm going to mark good on that. So it'll ask me again tomorrow, but I guess I could have mentioned port ranges. That's kind of implied with ports, but design consideration for utilizing priority bandwidth command instead of percent for LLQ. So, you know, why would you use a bandwidth amount when percent seems to be the more flexible option? Well, you could do that when you are trying to design around a certain types of streams. So let's say you knew that on this circuit, you wanted to prioritize 5 calls, right? Or 3 video streams. In that case, the percent, using bandwidth over percent is going to give you a more accurate. You can actually calculate out, you know, and definitely prioritize that amount of traffic. That's at least what I can think of here. Yeah, engineering voice and video traffic is specific quantity of calls and streams, but accurately implemented and predicted. For data applications, a percentage tends to work well, especially when considering LQ and its policers. Yes, okay, I'll put easy. Class-based policing token bucket replenishment formula. I may not get this one. So class-based, we're going to say packet arrival time minus last packet arrival time divided by the policing rate. I think it's, again, current packet arrival time times the police rate divided by 8. Okay. Because, yeah, you divide by 8, you generally tend to configure policing in bytes. So to get the bit rate, or the replenishment rate, you determine the bits. Okay, hard, I'm gonna put hard. Permit TCP any established looks for this bit, acknowledgement bit. I used to think it was the SYN, but it's actually looking for acknowledgement bit. If it sees an acknowledgement, it will allow it. That means this is this is traffic for an established connection. Which makes sense. I mean, essentially this is, if I was looking for SYN bit, it would only allow new connection attempts, right? But once it established it, it would not be able to send acknowledgements, even SYN acknowledgement, SYN-ACKs. So ACK is what we're looking for. A SYN coming across would not be allowed. Yeah, the ACK bit. Okay, this is cool. So we've got a hexadecimal value. B is 11. So 160 plus 16 is 176. Yep, easy. Aha. PPPoE server configuration for clients using static IPs. So we're going to say interface 00. I really struggle with this one. Hopefully I get it. BBA group. Oh no, we have to put PPPoE client. Enable group global. BBA group global. PPPoE. Virtual template 1. Interface. Virtual template 1. IP address. Okay, I think that is the config. Let's see. So I never get it perfectly. PPPoE enable group global, BBA group, and this is backwards. I was getting this every time, and then it pushed it back a little bit, past a few more days, just enough for me to forget it again. So, okay, that was good. So we're going to put good, but that means in 2 weeks we're going to have it again. Command to set weighted random early detection to mark probability of 4. For IP precedence 2, minimum packets 4, max packet 16. Okay. So we're going to do, we're inside of a queue. We're going to say random detect. And I think it's just a bunch of numbers. I think I do this. I'm not sure. So IP precedence 2, minimum packets 4, max packet 16, mark probability of 4. I think it might even be that or just precedence. Let's see. It is just precedence. And it's 2, 4, 16, 4. That's right. So random detect precedence. 2, 4, 16, 4. I'm going to put good there. Use this command to prevent IGMP queries when a leave message is received for the last group member. IP IGMP immediate leave and then the group number. IP IGMP immediate leave. I'm not sure what goes here. IP IGMP immediate leave. Let's see. IP IGMP immediate leave. Okay, it was the group list. All right. I was saying group number, but group list. All right, we're going to put good. And then probably just do one more here. True, false. With class-based policing, a small number of tokens are replenished before each packet is policed. With class-based policing, a small number of tokens are replenished before each packet is policed. I think that is false. I think the packet is policed. Wait a second. Class-based policing. Packet comes in. No, that's true. They are replenished first. Yeah, it is true. I'm going to put good, not easy. I will do a few more. Where are rendezvous points elected in Bootstrap Routing Protocol, BSR? On each individual, or by each individual PIM router. Each multicast router, yeah. So, yeah, because BSR is sent, it's an autonomous selection per router. That was easy. True or false, locally generated traffic on a router is not subject to outbound access lists. That is true. What are the limitations of applying a service policy to a tunnel interface? Well, if you apply it to a tunnel interface, it's difficult to, it's more complicated that way. It's difficult to consolidate QoS policies. I think those are the two main reasons. I missed one. Not all tunnel types are supported. That is true. IPsec. That's right. So put hard. Use this command to show the running configuration for a PIM tunnel. Show IP show derived config interface tunnel, and then the number. Yeah, show derived config interface tunnel. PIM tunnel cannot be configured manually. All right, how are we doing? I think I'll sync and then take a break, and I'm going to, so we're down to 58, which is good. I'm going to keep working on this, folks. Get a little bit of rest. We're off, I'm off tomorrow. Friday nights, I take off from streaming, and we'll be streaming this weekend. I'll announce the times whenever I jump back on in Discord, and look for it. Let's just kind of line it up. Let's take a look. Let's log into the INE workbook here. And let's see what we're looking at. It's cool. I found someone else on Discord today who they actually wanted some help with the foundation labs in EvenG. And it's interesting because I also had some issues. But they're doing the INE work, but that's the whole reason for the Discord and for this channel, is to find people to, study with. But they are already through these sections and on the foundation labs. So I am almost 3 sections behind them. I hope to catch up so we can maybe lab together. But yeah, that one is actually done. So what we've got this weekend, we got some more filtering, fragmented packets, time-based ACLs, PBR, packets URPF in bar, packet logging, VLAN filtering. I don't know how far we'll get done. If we can get through VLAN filtering, that would be great. And then the next week, 2 weeks, we can focus on these. I don't even think it'll take 2 weeks to get through these. I say that now. We'll see. But that's where we're at. So stay tuned if you want to hang out, if you want to lab together, or just tag along, or just listen along as you're doing other things. Play me in the background. Lurch, doesn't matter to me. But very happy to share this journey. And hopefully we'll see you soon before Saturday in Discord. Otherwise, sending you good bits. Thanks again for the support there, TCP dumping in the chat. And also thanks to everyone else who's chatted this week. We shall see you back here Saturday here on the LAN Tamer stream. Have a great Friday, and let's hit it this weekend.